to Open Your Eyes. We are jumping straight into a second conversation, and this one has to do with an upcoming blood drive set to take place tomorrow. We are joined by Andrea Galati. She is the Quality Assurance Manager representing the Business Development Manager and Deputy AHR, a lot of roles, Andrea, representing the Belize Specialists Hospital. And also joining us is Sarai Rosado. She's a laboratory technologist. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us and welcome.
Thank you for having us this morning as well. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Yes. So, a blood drive taking place tomorrow, and this is from the Belize Specialists Hospital. Before we get into the blood drive, let's talk a bit about the hospital, the location, and what you guys do.
Okay, so we're located in Belize today at 3671 Blue Marlin Avenue, right across from Belize Healthcare Partners Limited, formerly known as Belize Gastroenterology and Endoscopy Center, or also known as Dr. Gabriel's Clinic.
Okay.
Most people know the clinic by that name.
Okay.
He's definitely made a history for himself, starting out in 2009 as the first privately owned clinic in Belize City. And 2015, he decided, okay, well, we're specializing in certain areas, but we need to expand because we can't have patients coming in and they're limited to the amount of services that we have to offer. So we're known as a specialist clinic. That does not mean that we don't cater to other services as well. We're known mostly for gastro, but we also cater to physiotherapy, urology, diabetology, and the list goes on.
Wow. So is it huge staff, small staff making all of this happen? Talk about
I
the
would
staff
say
there.
we're a moderately sized staff for now, but we have grown quite a bit over the years, and not being biased, I must say that we have a genuinely professional, caring staff 24/7 round the clock from beginning of customer care to the end.
Diving straight into the blood drive that is set to take place, let's talk about the importance of having this initiative and, of course, what we seek to achieve with it.
Okay, so I'll just start off and then I'll pass it over to Sarai. As many people know, when you have patients that are undergoing surgeries, medical procedures, pregnant women, even babies who are newly born who have difficulty, having blood on hand is super important because you never know what the emergency is. So you can't have emergency patients coming in and you don't have blood units readily available to provide to them for whatever trauma they may have, whatever situation they may have. But I'll let her elaborate more on that.
All right, Sarai, let's talk about the blood drive and how it will be taking place tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow the blood drive will be from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we are encouraging the community, people who are eligible to come and support, come for us to help us attain, you know, some blood donations, which is important for the hospital, as she had mentioned that. It is crucial for us to have supply of blood so we could provide those patients in case of emergency.
Do we see a lot of people coming in needing blood and there's a sense of low supply taking place right now at the hospital?
I wouldn't say low supply per se, but as we mentioned, you never know when you're gonna get an emergency call. And not just by law, but our practice alone, we will never turn away a patient. We will do all we can to help them at any point in time, whether it's an emergency, it's a walk-in, it's an appointment, it's a consult. You can come in right now and say, hey, I just want to do some blood tests. We have to make sure that we're ready to do that. But when it comes to the blood units itself, it's crucial. That is life or death for some patients. So
are there commonly asked questions that patients might come with? Maybe a couple of patients might come when it comes to blood and needing blood. When do you need blood? What are perhaps some of the commonly asked questions?
From a customer care viewpoint, I would say most patients want to know what their blood type is, and we do offer that. I'll let her elaborate on what we'll be giving back to donors tomorrow because we will be giving them 3 different free blood tests once they donate. So, but I'll give her the space to elaborate on that. But people like to know what their blood type is. Some people don't know, they forget. And know your blood type can't change. We've heard that question before. I have, at least. I know it can't. It's one blood type throughout your whole life cycle. Certain people can't donate blood and they want to know what the restrictions are. When you're applying to donate blood, you have to go through a survey process, which enables you to know what your conditions are, state those conditions. If you're allergic to certain things, you won't be able to donate. And that's standard because if you, like say I'm allergic to penicillin, I can't donate blood because I can put another patient at risk by giving them my blood, and if they react the same way I do, it can be detrimental to their health, right? So we have to educate people properly when they're coming in to donate blood. Another common question is, how much blood can I give at a time? 1 pint, 2 pints, etc. And how am I going to feel after I donate? Am I going to feel woozy? Am I going to feel dizzy? Will I be okay to drive? Will I be okay to go back to work? Do I need to rest? Things like that. And I think some situations vary. I think it depends on your health situation. If you have underlying conditions, etc., you shouldn't be donating blood at all. And to add, when women are, excuse me for saying this on camera, but menstruating, we don't encourage that at all because you're already losing blood. So that's a general statement I want to share. It's non-discriminatory, but it's important to know that.
Fair. So what are donors getting back during this blood drive?
Okay, so as a token appreciation to all those donors, we will be providing free lab tests, which includes urinalysis, their blood type, and a complete blood count. Yes, those are the lab tests we'll be providing to our donors.
All right, fantastic.
I thought you would have said a glass of sangria to just cool them wood.
I mean, we'll have snacks and refreshments afterwards for free, right? And of course, a big thank you as well. So, like Sarai mentioned, we encourage everyone to come out as quick as you can. It's greatly appreciated, and I think it's important to let people know the benefit of donating blood. You're helping people get through their trauma, getting through their emergency situations. You're saving their life, basically. And sometimes, like I mentioned, you never know when you need blood. We can be going through a surgery and automatically, hey, and we need an extra pint of blood. Do we have O positive? Do we have AB? What do we need? And we need to have it available because that patient's life is literally in our hands. So it's integral for people to understand the benefit of that and how it helps them too. They have certain benefits for blood donors as well. You know, you get to know your underlying health conditions by donating blood. Obviously you test the blood and you're able to see, okay, what's their blood count, what type of blood do they have, is there anything that we need to check or mention to them. One of the common things people ask is, can I check if I have HIV when you take my blood? Yes, you can. Right, things like that. So
all right, so remind us once more of the date and the location
and
where
time.
the blood drive is being hosted and the time.
Okay, so it's tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Belize Specialist Hospital, 3671 Blue Marlin Drive, right across from Belize Healthcare Partners. And we encourage everyone to come out, donate blood if you can, spend a little time with us and get to know our staff as well. We always welcome new people, getting to know whoever walks through our doors and open our services to them at all times. And we're very grateful.
All right, well, ladies,
I might just come by for some free snacks.
You're welcome to come.
and donate blood, of course.
Of course.
Get a free checkup. We have a men's health care package.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we got to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, the conversation switches into inspiring the next generation with girl empowerment.